Jambo, this is Liam in for Bear. Today we're not reading docs, we're running a notebook. The Metaprompt, Anthropic's prompt engineering tool for the blank page problem. You give it a task, it hands you a prompt template. We run it in Colab, cell by cell, and everything you're about to see is a component, not a screen recording. The notebook opens with the pitch. Enter your task, optionally name your variables, and run all. 2 caveats stated up front: single turn prompts only, and the template you get is not guaranteed to be optimal, so don't be afraid to change it. Honest framing, hold on to it, it's the verdict too. Cell 1, % capture swallows the install noise and pip brings in the Anthropic package. A quick no-op if you're already current. Every notebook starts with housekeeping, the good ones hide it. Set up your API key goes here, or leave it blank and set the environment variable. The comment even reminds you to strip the key before sharing the notebook. 2 models, Sonnet 4. 6 writes your prompt template, Haiku 4. 5 faster, cheaper, tests it at the end. And read that warning, don't swap in Sonnet 5. It rejects the temperature 0 request this notebook makes. Now your only real job in the whole notebook. Task, draft an email responding to a customer complaint. Variables, customer email, company name, or leave the list empty and Claude picks them for you. That is the entire interface, a string and a list. A tiny formatter turns your list into the Metaprompt's own variable syntax, $names in curly braces. Run it, customer email, company name. The blank page problem now has exactly 2 blanks. From here, the whole notebook is one gesture: runtime, run all, control F9. Because the Metaprompt itself is just a very long multi-shot prompt, half a dozen worked examples of good prompts for different tasks. Your task gets spliced in at the end, and the examples do the teaching. Here's the beat worth pausing on. Older versions of this notebook forced Claude's answer to start at the inputs tag using prefill, a half-written assistant turn Claude had to continue. From the 4th generation on, prefill is gone, so the notebook steers from the user turn instead. Start directly at inputs, no preamble, use exactly these variables. Plain instructions appended to the prompt, the same steering trick you can use anywhere. And if the response gets cut off, it fails fast right here instead of 3 cells later. 20-30 seconds later, the Metaprompt is long, out comes your prompt template. An inputs block and instructions block, your 2 variables threaded through it. This is the real product, not a perfect prompt, a structured first draft ready to edit. 1 footnote before the test drive: square bracket placeholders like your name sometimes appear in generated prompts. Those are for a person to fill in later. Only the $ curly variables get substituted by the notebook. 2 kinds of blank, don't confuse them. The test drive, example values come preloaded. Jordan's steak knife complaint a week late, 1 chip blade order 48291, an Acme Cutlery Company. The template fills itself in, ships to Haiku, and Claude drafts the reply. Task to template to tested output. 1 run all, 0 code written by you. The verdict, what the Metaprompt really is. Examples doing the work, a long multi-shot prompt that writes prompts. What changed in this version? Prefill is dead from 4. 6 on, and plain language steering replaced it, a trick worth stealing. And what it hands you is a draft. The notebook says so itself. The blank page problem solved. The iteration problem still yours. Your turn, open the Metaprompt notebook in Colab. Put your own task in task, rate or resume, explain a concept, pick from a menu, name your variables, runtime, run all. Then change one thing about the template it gives you and run the test again. That second run is where the tool actually earns its keep. The Metaprompt, the notebook, is linked below. Go fill in your blanks. This is Liam for Bear.